Alright guys, this is a video on my Stag Arms Model 3L. As you guys know, I'm left-handed, obviously, that's why I got a 3L. At the time, Stag was the only one making a left-handed AR. I've seen the SHOT Show 2012 reviews of Rock River Arms dropping a left-handed model. But after seeing the reviews, I'm not really that big of a fan, and I'll go over why a little bit later. So, let's start at the back end. I have the Magpul CTR stock with the locking lever. I'm a big fan of that. It reduces the jiggle. You get a little bit of jiggle, but not much, not nearly as much as your stock receiver. So I'd recommend anything that reduces friction, just because when you're walking or trotting around, hearing the jiggle, I don't know, it's annoying as hell. So for 20 bucks more versus the other Magpul stock, it doesn't have the locking lever. You can get that. I also upgraded and got the extended butt pad with the perforated holes in the back. The standard butt pad that comes with this stock is just a flat piece of plastic. 20 bucks, I'll get the extra piece of plastic. I like the little cushioning. Plus, I tend to take a couple females to the range, so anything that makes them more comfortable, 20 bucks was worth it. Down below, I have the Ergo pistol grip. I was actually going to get a Hogue at first, but then I saw a couple of reviews as far as on the Hogue, when you flick the safety, the rubber grip comes up a little too much and it rubs the safety switch right there, so you really have to push it down. It doesn't just flick, as smoothly with the Hogue. So that's what got me into the Ergo. I'm a big fan of these spongier grips. So if you like a little softer grip or a little grip with like a little rubber feel to it, I definitely recommend the Ergo. It's the way to go. It also has the ambidextrous finger grooves, and the Hogue's finger grooves are much more pronounced. I like having some finger grooves, versus like the plain flat straight down. That's just me, but whatever. I also got the Troy technically left mag release. That's one of the things that even in the left-handed rifle, you're probably gonna need to get one of those. Doesn't come with it. It was a little expensive. I think it was like 50 bucks or something like that. But I do like Troy Industry products, so I got that. That was pretty cool. I also got the Magpul enhanced trigger guard. I got the aluminum one. Don't get plastic. I mean, what the hell is the point of getting plastic? This is like a couple grams more. You're not going to feel the weight difference. And if you drop it or it falls right on that one particular spot, you're going to be mad that you bought plastic. All right, let's go to the optics. This is the Burris. No, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, the Burris mount. This is actually the QD version. A lot of people that review the scope have the fixed mounted version. I like to have flexibility in almost everything that I do, so I went for the QD mount. And actually, the place where I got it was the same exact price. Usually, you'll see these for anywhere from 20 to 50 bucks more just because it's a QD mount. The website that I got mine from was the same price, so I was like, why the hell not? I'm definitely getting that. The scope itself is a Hilux CMR 1:4 with an illuminated red dot reticle. I like it. I wish it had little hash marks going up. If you Google it, you'll see like the actual reticle image. I do love the fact that it's illuminated. It was relatively well priced, I'd say, right under 400 bucks. I think I got it for like 370, 380 or something like that. And anything else higher end than that is going to run you a pretty penny. And believe it or not, this is extremely high end. If you look at other reviews on this, this is like the glass on it is incredible. I've never had an issue. I've never seen prettier glass in a scope than this. Everything's crystal clear in there. And like I said, just the reticle kind of blows you because it has that little moon hash. But other than that, it's perfect. And if you know how to shoot, you'll be able to work with it. But I wish it had like the little mill hash marks all the way up and down in the T format. That's really my only wish that I wish it had. But overall, it's a great scope. I don't have iron backup sights, which I will go over later. Another reason why I got the 3L, actually speaking of that, I hate the A2 front post sight. I really hate that. I don't know. I don't know why somebody would want that. I'm not a big fan of it. I just don't get it. Get a flip up sight is what is my best recommendation. It makes the rifle look more streamlined. It doesn't look like you're walking around with a rifle that got a hard on sticking out the front. So those are just my thoughts, my personal opinions. The 3L does come with a cage, and you have to buy the rail plates for it, which is what I did. I'm gonna tell people not to get the floor. Not to get the rail plates, and to actually buy a separate rail, and I'll go over that a little bit later. Back to the actual pieces on the rifle. I also have this foregrip in the front. I like it. The finger grooves are pretty big. They're also ambidextrous. I like the big, deep finger grooves for the front because that's where you're really gonna squeeze onto the front. So grab it like a pair of tits and hold on tight. On the front, I have the AAC muzzle brake. The reason why I got this one, I was looking at another one that was about 90 bucks. This one was 150. The only reason why I got this one is because it has the threads for their silencers, which you can actually just buy a silencer and screw it on. I personally don't have a silencer. I really don't see myself getting one. I don't feel like waiting 4 to 6 months, paying the $200 tax stamp, plus like the $500 for the actual silencer. I'm not going through all that anytime soon, but later on down the road, if I want to, I have the capabilities of doing that, which to me is the most important thing. Being flexible and being able to grow is definitely the most important. Anything dealing with firearms, you don't want to get something that's going to limit you or set you, or just basically limit you in any way. You want to be able to have room to grow. Also, if you notice, if you get a left-handed rifle, you don't need a bad lever. Okay,